My name is Dennis Alessio, and thank you for tuning in. Our company built one of the first internet yellow pages in 1986, and since then we've built over 10,000 directories for some of the world's largest companies. These companies include Mindspring, Terralycos, IDT, Earthling, IBM, Dell, and much more. Since the very origin of the internet, and to this day, my team have developed technologies for companies that sell millions of dollars of online advertising. Suffice it to say, I've been in the advertising business for over 25 years, and I've been paid very well to see trends before they happen and develop advanced tools so our clients can take advantage of these new opportunities. In 2009, we discovered a huge paradigm shift emerging in the advertising industry and set out to build an entirely new advertising platform, and this time not to generate revenue for large corporations, but to generate revenue for the consumer, where the consumer benefits, where the consumer makes money, and where businesses rely on the consumer for their success. We created a platform to give customers the opportunity to make serious money right now for doing exactly what they're already doing and not getting paid for it. We are looking for pioneers to get in on the ground floor. The first people that can use this new platform can become wealthy, save money, increase buying power, and avoid making bad purchasing decisions. No matter where your interests lie, you will want to get involved and get involved early. The greatest advertising innovation of our time is upon us. It is massive, and it will generate billions of dollars at record speed. I've never seen such a large opportunity. So open your mind, remove all those mental distractions, and if you like what you hear, join us and be part of this epic endeavor. You're among one of the first to understand what's going on, and the opportunities are knocking. Has advertising changed? Not really. There are still billboards, radio ads, TV, even newspapers and magazines haven't disappeared. Businesses are still spending an astonishing $400 billion a year on traditional advertising. The smartest marketing people in the world still believe advertising works. But here's what most of those bright people don't realize. While advertising hasn't changed, the customer has. Advertising in any form will only work if the consumers are tuned in, and today the consumers are tuned out. And I'll prove it. In the last 24 hours, you were hit with upwards of 800 pieces of advertising from 800 different companies. From the moment you woke up till right now, from the label on your pillow to the toothpaste that tells you it also whitens. From newspapers, mail, TV, all telling you what to eat, what to wear, and what to drive, all before you left the house. When you do leave the house, you are hit with billboards, bus ads, truck signs, storefronts, car radios, and the guy on the corner twirling the sign. At work, you're hit with hundreds of internet banners, ads, coupons, direct mail pieces, and on and on and on. From the moment you get home, from the moment you go to bed, you are interrupted every day by businesses trying to interrupt you and tell you that what they have is what you want. Now, how many of these advertisements can you actually remember? Not many, because you've learned to tune them out. And if any of these advertisements do get in, do you trust the message? And are you convinced that that business owner is telling the truth? And are you ready to buy? Advertisers spend large amounts of money trying to get to you. They try to be funny, they try to be clever, they try to be sexy. They'll even try to shock you to get your attention. But no matter how many billions these businesses spend, consumers have learned to tune advertising out. There are just too many ads, and consumers no longer trust the message. So what are today's consumers doing? Well, you're a consumer, what are you doing? If you're like most people, you base your buying decisions on what you've been satisfied with before. And you and I can agree, when it's time to buy something new, you would much rather ask who? A previous buyer. And better yet, a trusted previous buyer. And better still, a trusted previous buyer who happens to be an expert in the field. Let's say you wanted to buy a camera. Would it not be a good idea to ask your best friend Mike, who just happens to be a buyer for a large retailer, whose job it was to keep track on every camera sale in every camera store within 100 miles? Especially if he could also tell you exactly the camera for you and where it was on sale. Chances are you would buy that camera and you would buy it at Mike's store. This is called word of mouth, and it is by far the best way to buy something, and for a business with a superior product or service, it's a much better way to sell. If you're the camera manufacturer, you would gladly reward Mike for his recommendation. That is, if you knew Mike and knew that he made the recommendation. And you'd much rather compensate Mike than spend millions of dollars on online advertising. And you would much rather compensate Mike for the referral than spend money on ads that don't work. And Mike would love to be compensated for recommending the products and services that he loves. This is the platform that we have built, and you can be Mike. So why are businesses spending $400 billion a year on advertising they know doesn't work, and relatively nothing on word of mouth that everyone knows does work? This is a $400 billion question, and billions are available to those people who have the answer. SBM.com or the Superior Business Network has the answer, and we'd like you to use our answer to make money. SBM.com has spent 2 years and millions of dollars on R&D and built a new medium that will replace advertising as we know it. It is so innovative, it's patent pending. Billions of dollars in revenue will be generated by businesses when they shift between advertising and word of mouth on a scale never imagined. You can take advantage of this huge migration and make serious money when it happens. Word of mouth has been an elusive proposition because consumers have no real motivation or easy-to-use platform to actively spread the word about superior businesses' products that they know. Superior businesses don't have an effective platform to know or to motivate their most loyal customers who spread the word about their business, until now. Superior businesses only have access to the platform if our members refer them in. These businesses receive powerful tools to promote their business's reputation by compensating the most loyal customers for spreading the word via their existing social networks. Participating superior businesses get better placement and recognition on the search engines, directory sites, and web properties throughout the internet, including, of course, ESPN.com. Superior businesses let their reputation do the talking and their competitors do the walking. If Facebook is a network of social interaction, then ESPN.com is a network for consumer interaction. On Facebook, you can share what everyone is doing, and with ESPN.com, you get paid for sharing what everybody's buying. What did the first 10,000 people who joined Facebook get? They got the same as the last 10,000 people got. They all got a social network and a means to broadcast their personal interests to a growing audience. Fun times. But Facebook got all the money from every ad impression on the platform. Even though Facebookers rarely pay attention to the ads, and Facebookers don't get a single dollar from the revenue generated by Facebook by building Facebook's network. The first people to join ESPN.com stand to make the most amount of money because they have the best chance of building a largest network of consumers and superior businesses. As these networks interact, they contribute to a business's transaction. These transactions happen within your network. You'll get a share of every transaction forever. As your network continues to grow and the transactions continue to grow, your income will grow accordingly. You profit from your network. Would you use a website that paid you for your meaningful and substantive reviews? Would you tell your friends and family about a website if they got paid for their reviews, and so did you? ESPN.com pays consumers to tell other consumers about their real buying experiences, and consumers have access to the information when they want to, not when an advertiser wants them to. Superior businesses can concentrate on becoming better at what they do, so their reputation and loyal customer base does the advertising via the proven, trusted word-of-mouth model. ESPN.com is giving word-of-mouth a new medium that has never existed before because the internet and social networking hasn't developed before. ESPN.com's consumer network is now in pre-launch, and we're looking for entrepreneurs to start networks in every city across the country. From these leader networks, the entire national network will be built. We will open our platform in early 2012 to the public. If you think social networking is big, wait till you see this. Don't wait. Opportunities like this do not come around that often. I've helped internet companies enjoy enormous growth, from concept to finished product. Their founders became millionaires and their companies worth billions. All selling advertisements to businesses and consumers that aren't interested. Imagine what we could do with our concept, and imagine the potential when you are among the first to join. I have never seen a market this large, with the building blocks already in place, billions of dollars already budgeted, and an industry that is completely untapped. Get with the person who showed you this program. Ask the questions, then join their network so you can build your own. Every great accomplishment starts with the courage, belief, and a first step. So take that first step. We are with you and we will help you succeed. We have built the next generation platform, and all you have to do is insert yourself. Thanks for listening. I'll see you at the top.